In this video training session, I'm going to show you how to add artwork to a contest page so that you can easily change from one contest to the next. You would go into the back end just like you normally do. You would go down to the pages. Your contest page is entered as a page, it's not as a post, and normally you will find it on the first or second page depending upon whether or not it is a website with many pages or a blog with few pages. In this particular site, I know the contest is on the second page, so I'm going to go to the second page. We are going to scroll down till we see the contest page. We're going to click on Edits, and you're going to see where the contest is already entered. Now, I have already entered here to expedite this training, but I'm going to review exactly what I did. And if you'll notice here that there is a piece of artwork, and when we click on this artwork and we click on the picture tab here, it'll show us exactly what is being done here. The photograph was loaded just like you upload any other photograph. It was centered so that it fits into the center of the blog post. You want to name the image of the photograph, so if someone hovers over the top of the photograph, it doesn't show like a number with a .jpeg file. You want it to actually title what your contest is about, and this happens to be Winter Food Drive Contest. And one of the things that you'll want to do is down here where it says link to URL, because this photograph is not being linked to anywhere else or to a particular page, you want to click on none, so that if somebody does happen to click onto the picture, it doesn't pop forward. You just want it to remain on the page of the website. If you go up here, you'll notice there's an Advanced Settings tab after you've loaded it in, and this tells you exactly the size of the photograph. You will also see this as you load the photograph, and you'll notice that this is set at 475 pixels wide. This is about the widest that you want to go when uploading a photograph that will fill the page. If you go much over this, what will happen is the photograph will exceed the borders of the blog post and it won't look right. So it's important that you have this picture sized and ready to go before you upload it to be inserted into the site. If you're just a little bit too big, you can size it by using the percentage. You can reduce it by 10%, 20%, 30%, and that will reduce the photograph. However, I always recommend that whatever artwork that you're using, if you take it into Photoshop or into one of the online websites where you can size your photos for the internet, that it's much easier if you have everything ready to go before you do this. So in this particular case, it's all set. I'm just going to cancel out of this. You'll notice that I entered a title in here, and if we click on this, you'll notice that I used on the second line down, you'll notice that you can change the size of the font for the contest. And actually this heading is search engine optimized, so that when this is posted, it will actually read it on the search engine. So if you want to go with a large heading, that's great. Use the heading 1 tab. However, if you were going to use it, if you want it highlighted again, you need to go to your heading 2 tab so you don't confuse the search engine. Now what I did was I mentioned join the team at German Orthodontics during the holidays, helping others less fortunate. I also mentioned on here that the winner of the iPad will be announced. You want to make sure that everyone is very clear on what day the winner is going to be announced and what exactly the prize is. You'll see a lot less participation if the patients don't know what they're trying to win. In any contest, it's all about the prize. So be very upfront in what it is that you're offering. And obviously, the better the prize, the more participation that you're going to get. And then I repeated here to make sure you check back to see if you are the lucky number, or I'm going to change that right now to see if you have the winning number or have the lucky number. I'm going to change that to winning. I think that sounds great. It's very easy to change your text, and you can do this at any time while this is going. So now that I have that changed, now the practice is going to have to go in here and add particulars so that anyone going on the internet that has not been in the office, it's self-explanatory what they need to do. You know, where they need to drop off these toys. You also, want to fill them in with the little details that they might not find on the poster. So I recommend that you put the text above the photo rather than below the photo, because it will force them to read it. If you place the text below the photo, they might not scroll down far enough to get the information that you want them to see. So be very proactive, highlighting the areas that are important for everyone to participate. And then you want to drive as many patients as you can to the internet to participate in the contest and find out what needs to be done, so that you'll get a good click-through rate to improve the positioning in your website. It's fun for everyone. It makes it easy for staff to administer it, and it will help improve your internet presence in your local area.